Good morning, dear friends. Let me ask you something personal. Have your legs been feeling a little less steady lately? Maybe it's getting harder to rise from a chair, or perhaps those morning walks feel just a bit more tiring than they used to. If that sounds familiar, I want to assure you, this is not just getting older, and more importantly, you don't have to accept it. In today's video, I'll share something simple. So simple, in fact, you might overlook it. But this one habit, done each morning before 8 a.m., can help delay leg muscle aging by up to 10 years, according to scientific research. And it doesn't involve medications, expensive supplements, or exhausting exercise routines. Instead, it's about the first thing you eat when you wake up. The right breakfast can protect your strength, boost your balance, and even help reverse leg muscle loss. You'll hear the inspiring story of David, a 69-year-old who turned his daily routine around. I'll walk you through 5 powerful breakfast foods, plus one unexpected dish you likely already have in your kitchen that can make a real difference. And because nutrition is only part of the picture, I'll also give you 5 simple morning habits that work hand in hand with your meal to rebuild leg strength and keep you steady on your feet. So grab a warm cup of tea, settle in, and let's take the first step towards stronger, more confident mornings together. Part 1. Why morning matters more than you think. Let's begin with a truth many people overlook. The very first hour after you wake up each day holds incredible power over your health, especially when it comes to your legs. For those of us in our 60s and beyond, our mornings aren't just about starting the day. They're about preserving something precious, our independence. You see, as we age, our muscles, particularly in our legs, begin to weaken. Not because we're doing something wrong, but because of a natural process called sarcopenia. It's a silent condition, one that creeps in gradually. There's no warning, no sharp pain. One day you simply notice your legs feel heavier, a bit slower. You might feel wobbly getting out of bed or hesitate stepping off a curb. It's subtle, but make no mistake, it's serious. This muscle loss affects your balance, your walking speed, even your ability to stand up without holding on to something. And over time, it leads to canes, walkers, and in many cases, losing the ability to move freely without help. But here's something most people don't realize. Your body enters a fragile state the moment you wake up. After 7 to 9 hours without food or water, it starts pulling energy from wherever it can. And that often means your muscles, especially in your legs. It's called a catabolic state, and it's like your body borrowing strength from your muscles just to get going. If you don't eat something nourishing soon after waking, you're literally starting your day by weakening yourself. And over months, even years, this daily habit adds up, slowly eroding your ability to stay strong on your feet. The saddest part? Most seniors don't even know it's happening. They skip breakfast, or they replace it with a cup of coffee, maybe a piece of toast. Some say, "I'll eat later," not realizing that delay is costing them strength. Now, I'm not saying you need a feast the minute your eyes open, but your body, your legs, need the right kind of fuel, and they need it early. Let me share a story that might sound familiar. David, a 69-year-old former construction engineer, once had legs of steel. He climbed scaffolds, walked miles, and never thought twice about his strength. But one morning, things felt off. His knees were stiff, his feet numb. The steps to his porch felt like a mountain. A minor trip on his way to get the newspaper left him rattled, not because of injury, but because for the first time, he realized he was losing something he'd always taken for granted: control. At first, he brushed it off. "I'm just getting older," he said. But the signs kept coming. He started walking slower. His legs cramped more at night. He had to use both hands just to stand up from the couch. His wife noticed too. He wasn't joining her on morning walks anymore. After that fall, David did something not everyone thinks to do. He started asking questions. Not about medicine or machines, but about nutrition. He discovered that what he ate in the first hour after waking could change everything. David began by changing just one habit. He stopped skipping breakfast. He replaced his morning coffee-only routine with foods designed to nourish, heal, and rebuild. No fancy ingredients, no impossible diets, just simple, affordable meals made with intention. Within 3 weeks, something incredible happened. He no longer dreaded getting out of bed. His steps felt lighter. The cramps stopped. By the second month, David was walking nearly 2 kilometers every morning, without help, without fear. He told his wife, "I feel like I've got my legs back." David's story isn't unique. In fact, studies support his experience. Tufts University researchers found that adults over 60 who added a high-protein breakfast gained up to 35% more leg strength in just 8 weeks, without changing anything else. That's the power of mornings. When you start your day with the right foods, your body can shift from breakdown to repair. Your muscles begin healing. Your balance improves. Even your energy lifts. Now think about that. All this from a small, quiet change you make each morning before 8 a.m. So I ask you, dear friend, what's the first thing you do after waking up? Are you starting your day with nourishment or with depletion? Because the choice isn't just about food. It's about whether today will move you closer to strength or one step further from it. Here's the best part. It's never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 90, your body still responds to the right care. You can rebuild strength. You can improve balance. And you can walk with confidence again. In the next section, I'll show you exactly how to do that. With 5 powerful breakfast foods backed by science and used by thousands of seniors just like you to reclaim control of their legs, their stability, and their freedom. But first, take a breath. Let the idea settle in that maybe, just maybe, you have more power than you thought. Starting tomorrow morning, that power is right there in your kitchen. Let's take the next step together. Part 2. 5 nourishing breakfast foods that strengthen your legs. Now that we've talked about why mornings matter so much, let's dive into the heart of it. The foods you start your day with. What you eat after waking doesn't just fill your stomach. It tells your body what to do. Will it break down or rebuild? Will your muscles shrink or grow stronger? The answer is in your plate. Today, I'll walk you through 5 simple, affordable breakfast foods that science has shown can rebuild leg muscle, improve balance, and reduce the risk of falls in adults over 60. You don't need to be a chef or visit a fancy grocery store. These are everyday foods prepared with intention. Let's start with one of nature's most complete packages. 1. Whole eggs. Yes, eggs. Something so familiar, yet so powerful. Eggs contain nearly every essential amino acid your body needs to repair and grow muscle. And don't toss the yolk. It's rich in vitamin D, B12, and choline, all of which support nerve health, muscle strength, and energy. Even more important is leucine, an amino acid found in abundance in egg yolks. It's like the on switch for muscle protein synthesis, your body's way of repairing and building muscle. In a study from the University of Illinois, seniors who ate 2 eggs each morning saw measurable improvements in leg strength and balance within 8 weeks. That's without any changes to their exercise habits. How to enjoy it? Hard-boiled, scrambled with spinach, or poached on whole grain toast. Just make sure to eat the whole egg within 30-60 minutes of waking. Your legs will thank you. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds. Think of this as your muscle fuel station. Oats are high in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that reduces inflammation and helps stabilize blood sugar. This matters because fluctuating blood sugar levels can interfere with how your body absorbs protein and minerals. Chia seeds, meanwhile, are tiny powerhouses packed with omega-3s, magnesium, calcium, and potassium, all nutrients that support healthy muscle contractions and help prevent painful leg cramps, especially at night. How to prepare? Simmer 3 tablespoons of rolled oats in water or almond milk. Once cooked, stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. For a touch of natural sweetness, add a few blueberries or banana slices. Warm, nourishing, and full of what your body needs to stay strong. 3. Bananas. Bananas are often called nature's electrolyte pill, and with good reason. They're packed with potassium, which is essential for keeping your muscles working smoothly. When potassium levels are low, muscles are more prone to cramping, twitching, or even weakness. A Harvard study found that seniors who ate bananas regularly were 33% less likely to experience leg cramps than those who didn't. But that's not all. Bananas also provide vitamin B6, which helps improve communication between your brain and your leg muscles, supporting better coordination and balance as you move throughout your day. A gentle note: if you're diabetic, have kidney issues, or are watching your sugar, choose a smaller banana, slightly underripe if possible. It has less sugar and more resistant starch, which digests slowly and helps maintain stable energy. Tip: pair a banana with your oatmeal or Greek yogurt for a balanced, muscle-friendly breakfast. 4. Greek yogurt. If eggs build muscle, Greek yogurt helps protect it. Greek yogurt is made by straining out excess liquid, which gives it a thick, creamy texture and nearly double the protein of regular yogurt. Most of that protein comes from casein, a slow-digesting protein that helps prevent muscle breakdown, especially in the hours after sleep. One serving, about 170 grams, delivers around 17 grams of high-quality protein, along with calcium and vitamin D, which support both bones and muscle control. The probiotics in Greek yogurt also aid digestion and improve nutrient absorption, critical for aging bodies that may not absorb as efficiently. A study in the Netherlands showed that seniors who consumed casein protein daily, even with minimal exercise, improved leg strength and balance in just 6 weeks. How to enjoy it? Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Add fresh berries, cinnamon, or a sprinkle of chia seeds. And if you're lactose intolerant, try goat milk yogurt or lactose-free options. 5. Salmon twice a week. You might not think of salmon as a breakfast food, but adding it to your morning plate once or twice a week can do wonders for your legs. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, which reduce chronic inflammation and improve muscle protein uptake. This means your body uses the protein more effectively to rebuild and preserve muscle. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate fatty fish twice a week maintained 27% more leg muscle than those who didn't, and were significantly more stable when walking. Salmon is also packed with vitamin D and B12, crucial for nerve and muscle coordination. How to prepare? Try pan-searing a small salmon fillet in olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes per side. Serve it with sweet potatoes or avocado for a balanced breakfast. If you're short on time, A slice of unsweetened smoked salmon works too. These 5 foods are more than just breakfast. They're your daily dose of strength, balance, and independence. And remember, none of these require fancy diets, meal prep kits, or expensive groceries. They're accessible, affordable, and most importantly, they work. When eaten consistently, these simple foods can help you feel more stable, more mobile, and more in control of your mornings. Next, we'll explore a surprising breakfast combination that's quietly transforming lives: steamed sweet potatoes with mineral-rich salt. It may sound too simple to matter, but trust me, it could be the missing piece in your morning routine. Let's keep going. Part 3. The underrated power of sweet potatoes and salt, your morning muscle ally. If you've made it this far, you've already learned about 5 powerful breakfast foods that help rebuild and protect your leg strength. But now, I want to introduce you to something surprisingly simple, yet incredibly powerful. It's not a supplement. It's not a trendy superfood. It's likely sitting in your pantry right now. I'm talking about steamed sweet potatoes sprinkled with Celtic sea salt. At first glance, it might not sound extraordinary, but for those of us over 60, this unassuming dish could be one of the most important choices you make in your morning routine. Let's break down why. Why sweet potatoes? Sweet potatoes are loaded with complex carbohydrates, which provide your body with a steady, sustained source of energy. Unlike refined carbs, like white bread or sugary cereals, sweet potatoes don't spike your blood sugar. Instead, they gently elevate your energy, helping your muscles wake up and function properly without fatigue or shakiness. And that's only the beginning. Sweet potatoes are also naturally rich in potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, a cocktail of nutrients that support muscle contractions, nerve signaling, and circulation in your legs. When your legs feel weak, stiff, or crampy, especially first thing in the morning, those symptoms can often be traced back to electrolyte imbalances or poor blood flow. Sweet potatoes help correct that. Let's look at these nutrients one by one. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance and supports the electrical impulses that allow muscles to contract smoothly. Magnesium is often called the muscle relaxation mineral because it helps ease cramps and stiffness. Manganese supports energy production at the cellular level. Vitamin C fights inflammation and aids tissue repair, especially in overworked or aging muscles. Together, they create a strong foundation for your legs to stand on, literally. Why Celtic sea salt? Here's where the magic multiplies. Unlike regular table salt, Celtic sea salt is unprocessed and contains over 80 trace minerals, including calcium, magnesium, and chloride, all essential for maintaining muscle coordination and fluid balance. Most people think of salt as something to avoid, especially if you have high blood pressure. But natural salts like Celtic or Himalayan salt don't act the same way as refined sodium chloride. When used in moderation, especially in the morning, they help restore electrolyte balance, rehydrate cells after overnight water loss, promote smoother muscle contractions, prevent leg cramps and spasms. After a long night of sleep, your body is in a fasted and slightly dehydrated state. This is especially dangerous for seniors, as your body is more vulnerable to muscle breakdown during this window. Sprinkling just a pinch of Celtic salt on your warm, tender sweet potato gives your body the essential minerals it needs to reboot your leg muscles, stimulate circulation, and prepare for movement. And it only takes a few minutes to prepare. How to make it a morning habit. Start your day with a small glass of warm water, about 8 ounces, with a tiny pinch of Celtic salt stirred in. Sip slowly. This rehydrates your body and wakes up your circulation. Next, enjoy half a steamed sweet potato, still warm, with a light sprinkle of sea salt. You can steam it the night before and warm it in the microwave or steamer in the morning. Easy, quick, and no mess. Eat it about 10 minutes before your main breakfast. This timing helps stabilize your blood sugar and enhances mineral absorption, priming your muscles for the nutrients in your full breakfast. That's it. A simple step with profound impact. The research behind the simplicity. A study conducted by the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition followed seniors who began their mornings with a high-fiber breakfast that included a mineral-rich sea salt and potassium-rich food, like sweet potatoes. After just 90 days, participants saw 41% improved balance, 50% fewer falls, significant reductions in leg cramps and stiffness. That's not just science, it's freedom. Freedom to walk to your mailbox without fear. Freedom to stand up from your favorite chair without bracing yourself. Freedom to dance, hike, or play with your grandchildren without second-guessing your legs. One small bite, big change. Most people overlook this kind of breakfast. They focus on the big things: new pills, fancy equipment, long workout routines. But real change often begins with the quietest habits. A half-sweet potato with a sprinkle of salt may not look like much, but over time, it helps preserve one of your greatest gifts, your ability to move with independence, balance, and confidence. David, the gentleman we talked about earlier, added this dish to his routine, just as his nutritionist suggested. He noticed that his morning steps felt lighter. The numbness in his legs faded. His nighttime cramps stopped altogether. He didn't change everything at once. He just took that first small step, and it led him back to strength. It's never too late to start. Whether you're 60 or 85, your body still wants to heal. It's just waiting for you to give it what it needs. So tomorrow morning, before the coffee or the newspaper, give your legs a chance. Try this simple dish. Let it nourish you from the inside out. You deserve to wake up feeling steady, energized, and ready to live your day, not fear it. And now you know how to begin. Next, we'll go one step further with 5 easy morning habits, no gym required, that combine with your breakfast to build stronger, steadier legs. For life. Part 4. 5. Simple morning habits to boost your leg strength. Strong legs don't just come from what we eat, they also come from how we start each morning. And the good news? You don't need to join a gym or buy expensive equipment to protect your strength and balance. Just a few intentional minutes each morning can make a world of difference. Let's walk through 5 gentle but powerful habits that older adults can do every day to improve circulation, support leg muscles, and build stability right from home. 1. Warm water with mineral salt. First thing after waking up, drink a glass of warm water with a pinch of Celtic or Himalayan salt. Why? After 7 to 9 hours without fluids, your body is naturally dehydrated. This dehydration affects blood flow and makes your leg muscles feel stiff, weak, or even tingly. Adding mineral-rich salt replenishes essential electrolytes like magnesium and potassium, both key to preventing cramps and keeping muscles responsive. How to do it? Heat about 8 ounces of filtered water until it's warm but not hot. Stir in a small pinch, about 1/08 teaspoon, of Celtic or Himalayan salt. Sip slowly as you wake up your body and mind. Many older adults who try this simple habit notice reduced morning leg stiffness within just a few days. 2. 3-minute balance and leg activation. Before breakfast, do a short standing routine to wake up your leg muscles. Balance is controlled by small stabilizer muscles in the ankles, thighs, and hips. These weaken quickly with age, but they're easy to maintain with simple movement. Try this daily routine. Stand beside a chair or wall for safety. Raise one leg 2 to 3 inches off the ground and hold for 10 seconds. Switch legs. Repeat 5 times per side. Then gently swing each leg forward and backward 10 times. This activates key muscle groups, improves posture, and helps you walk more confidently throughout the day. 3. Sit up. Slowly breathe and rotate. Many falls happen right after getting out of bed. The reason? Your blood pressure drops when you sit or stand too quickly. This causes dizziness or instability, especially for seniors. To avoid this, follow these 3 steps every morning before standing. 1. Take 3 slow, deep breaths while still lying down. 2. Gently sit up, then rotate your ankles and wrists in circles to reactivate circulation. 3. When you feel steady, slowly stand up. No rush. This gentle start gets blood flowing evenly to your legs and brain, reducing your risk of lightheadedness or sudden falls. 4. Get 5 minutes of morning sunlight. Vitamin D is essential for muscle coordination, strong bones, and mood balance. But as we age, our bodies absorb less of it, especially if we spend mornings indoors. That's why it helps to step outside or sit near a sunny window for just 5 minutes each morning. Benefits include stronger bones and improved calcium absorption, better balance and neuromuscular function, a natural boost in energy and mood. Sunlight in the early morning also helps regulate your internal clock, helping you sleep better at night, which is key for muscle recovery. 5. Don't skip breakfast. Even a small one helps. If your stomach is empty too long after waking, your body enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle to create energy. This process targets the biggest muscles first, your legs. Even if you're not ready for a full meal, eat something small within 30-60 minutes of waking. A boiled egg, half a banana, or a few spoonfuls of oatmeal are enough to shift your body from breakdown to repair. Consistent morning nourishment tells your body, we're safe. Let's rebuild, not break down. The takeaway: you don't need to overhaul your life to build stronger legs. Just 10 to 15 minutes of morning intention, hydration, movement, sunlight, and small bites can protect the muscles that carry you through your day. Try these 5 habits tomorrow morning, not all at once. Maybe start with just 1 or 2, and over time, they'll form a morning routine that empowers your body to stay strong, steady, and independent, one step at a time. You've just discovered a powerful truth. Age does not have to mean weakness. Your legs, your balance, your independence, they're not gone. They're waiting for you to reclaim them. And the journey starts not with big changes, but with small, consistent steps taken every morning. By choosing the right breakfast and embracing simple habits, like a glass of warm water, a short balance routine, a moment of morning sunlight, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to stay strong and steady. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Each morning gives you a choice to break down or to rebuild. So tomorrow, take that first small step. Start with 1 habit, add 1 food, and watch what happens, not just to your legs, but to your spirit. If this message inspired you, please click like below. It helps others discover this life-changing information. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video that could help you stay independent and full of life. And if you know someone who's struggling with their mobility, share this video. You might just help them take their first step towards strength. We're here for you, and we believe in your ability to move forward, stronger, steadier, and more confident every single day. Thanks for watching. Stay well, stay balanced, and keep walking strong.